When you're selling products and services, your customers must believe you. They must believe you'll do what you say you'll do. Question is, how can you increase that believability? Well, it turns out that you can do it in an instant with images. Well, maybe not that image. New research by Aaron J. Newman from the Victoria University of Wellington discovered that images, any images, make claims more believable. In other words, if you put an image, any image, next to a claim, even if it's a decorative image, that claim will become more believable in the eyes of your ideal customers. More how to use this in sales and on the web in just a minute. But first, let me share the experiment that Aaron J. Newman ran with her colleagues. Here's what went down. Aaron got together 70 undergraduate students and asked them to rate a statement as either true or false. Simple statements like, the liquid inside of a thermometer is made of magnesium, or macadamia nuts come from the same evolutionary family as peaches. And regardless of whether or not the statement was true, the college kids were more likely to believe the statement was true when an image was present, meaning this was less believable than this. In reality, the liquid inside of a thermometer is made of mercury, but the college students were more likely to believe the statement was true when an image was present. The same goes for this, was less believable than this. So the key takeaway is this. People believe claims are true when a picture is beside them. Now, as you might have guessed, this works great on the web, but before we talk about that, I want to share with you how this actually works in the real world as well. As the persuasive litigator points out, lawyers can actually use this same strategy to persuade juries that they're telling the truth, meaning this is less believable than this. Hey. Or as another example, you can actually use it when you're giving a presentation at a conference. When you're about to make a really strong claim, you can include an image next to your strong claim to bolster believability. Now, I know you might think this sounds silly, but here's the deal. Just because something is true doesn't mean people believe it to be true, and anything you can do to bolster that believability is vitally important. But now let's take this back to online marketing. How can you use this strategy on the web? Well, I've got 3 specific ways for you to do it. Number 1, let's say you're writing a sales page and you want to include some strategic client testimonials on that sales page. Well, what's the problem? People need to believe those testimonials. So what can you do? You can include an image of that client next to that testimonial to increase believability. And 37 Signals does this great. Number 2, let's say you're designing an opt-in page and you're promising to give away an ebook or a video download in exchange for a name and an email address. Instead of just using text-based content, you can put an image next to your text to bolster the believability of what you're promising to give away. Well, it turns out that this is actually a proven conversion rate best practice because when you include that image, it makes people believe that the video download is actually real, it's tangible. And my friend Ramit Sethi does this real well. And even though I've known this for quite some time, it's nice to have some academic research to back it up. Finally, number 3, let's say you're writing an article for a newspaper, a blog, or a magazine. If you want your readers to believe what you're saying, just include an image next to one of your main claims. You ever wonder why people always believe those trashy gossip magazines? Because there's images everywhere. Now I have a question for you. Do you know someone who's about to write a blog post, write a sales page, give a presentation that is trying to persuade people to believe whatever it is they're saying? Well, send them a link to this video so they can learn about the unusual persuading power of images. Also, I'd love to know, how do you plan on leveraging this newfound psychological principle? Do you plan on putting images next to your testimonials? Are you going to put an image on your opt-in pages? I'd love to hear all about it, so go ahead, leave a comment below this video. I'll read every single one of them. If you're not on my mailing list, go ahead and type socialtriggers.com into your URL bar and get on it as fast as possible. You're going to learn more about psychology, marketing, and business. And I promise you this. Not only will you get more Social Triggers TV episodes just like this one, you'll find that all of my information is backed up by research, data, and personal experiences, unlike much of that other junk out there. Oh, and go ahead and share this on Twitter, Facebook, Pinterest, and you know what? Do me a solid by pressing the like button on this video so you can let the whole interwebs know that I create great videos. Meaning this is less believable than this. Oh, I didn't do it. Where do I gotta do it?